Okay, so we are back with Conan again, Savage Sword. This is issue 15 of the magazine. Got some. It's a good one actually. I quite enjoyed this one. Particularly, really like the artwork in it. It's kind of a animated kind of anime style. That I believe was in a while ago. I praised the same artist, I believe, for the Dark Agnes short story they did. And I'm glad they've got a full story. I just love the clean lines, the kind of slightly anime. We're not. It's not the same style as Liam Sharp or Bashima and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, its own style is really, really good. And I really like the way that it's easy to see people. It's not blurry. This is someone that understands black and white artwork. That it's not just kind of some kind of smudge of pencil lines and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, it turns out Conan's been taken prisoner. They're on this boat. He managed to start a rebellion. I mean, that's a particularly nice bit of Conan. This lass is there. That fights with him as well. And apparently they're being taken into port. Conan is apparently wanted by somebody to be killed. And she's wanted by somebody to be killed. And this guy here knows if they turn up in port, they're going to die because they obviously know that they're on that ship. So they need to get off the ship. So this is precisely what they do. They get off the ship. And after this last tells the storyline. Basically, she was involved with the prince of the place they're going to. She had a child, and the child died. So she was kind of abandoned, and she became a warrior, and that's why she was making her way back to kind of do a thing, and then she got captured. And then this guy, apparently, Conan was had a dalliance with this lass, and this bloke who wanted to kill him is the Orm. That's why he was being taken there. Anyway, they get off the ship and swim aboard. This guy they meet on there as well basically says he's going to take the ship in a different direction and he's going to set fire to it with the captain on board because he doesn't like the captain. So they get off the boat. And of course, they do their romancy bit and whatever, and they do their thing, and they basically say, right, we're going to split up. They're not going to be expecting each other. So if I go and kill your guy, Conan will go and kill her guy, and then they can get away with it. So that's precisely what they attempt to do. Unfortunately, it doesn't go quite as well as they thought it would do. So Conan's one, surprisingly enough, works pretty well. It turns out the prince is a bit of a sadist, and he's basically killing women anyway in his room and all this kind of stuff. Another excellent picture of Conan. And not to be controversial, he kind of reminds me of a certain actor, but I don't know if that's intentional or not. But yeah, so these two lasses there are basically that are strung up help Conan defeat the guy after a bit. And it's quite a nice lengthy combat. So they all escape. Unfortunately, when the other lass goes to try and attack Orm, she's immediately captured. She tries to do this kind of romancy kind of get close to him and stuff, and she realizes that he's captured. So they go and find Conan, and Conan gets back around the back of the head, and Conan says to this woman, okay, why did you betray me? So no, they didn't betray me. I was taken away and given this kind of magic potion thing, and I vaguely remember telling you where we were supposed to be meeting, and that's it. And it's so okay, right, fair enough. If that's what happens, that's what happened. So they get chucked down this hole, and the king's there, and everyone's there basically to observe it. And it turns out that down the hole is a huge snake, which again is a really, really nice illustration. And the two women that are in the prince's bedroom are there to observe. Now, they push the king and queen over into the snake's mouth, and they get chewed up. Conan manages to half-blind the snake, and they manage to find its way out of this tunnel. Unfortunately, it's a dead end because it drops into the ocean. And then the snake comes smashing out after them and basically forces them out into the water, and that's it. They go under. Conan whacks his head on something, and she manages to drag him out, and they find their way back to the castle. And it turns out that Orm, who was was after Conan originally, now is kind of forgiving of him because he's been made king effectively. So it's like, that's all petty dances. Don't worry about that. It's fine. And makes Conan the leader of his navy or whatever, or at least an expedition. Um, and he's about to leave, and it's like, oh, well, she can't leave because she's got family there. And then it turns out that she does in the end, and off they go into the sunset. So I don't quite know this. Again, I don't know if this is a character that's shown up before in anything else as a recurring character. But I like the character. I really like the artwork, as I said before. The artwork is really good. But yeah, this was a decent story. Again, it has got the same elements that I have been complaining about in recent Conan stuff. Conan finds a woman, but we didn't have a betrayal this time, which was quite nice. So I think that, to be honest, the artwork helped sell it because it was so easy to read and so easy to look at the same time. And then we get a backup strip with this guy, which is Ron Friend's pencil Tom DeFalco thing, and it's about this guy who's a boxer and he's basically fighting a giant turtle and all this kind of stuff. Which again, really nice artwork. Very funny. Just feels really old school style, but it's really nice artwork. So all in all, this has been a decent issue of Savage Sword. Next week we've got some Sean Zaki next week, which is going to be excellent because I know Sean. Sean's good. Sean's a fantastic artist, and I mostly buy Sean's stuff if I can find it anyway. So I'm more than happy to see him draw some Conan stuff. Should be really good. But yeah, this has been a good one, and again another decent addition to Titan's Conan series as usual. So there you go. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very soon. Bye bye.